Hello everyone, my name is FinHD and welcome to the 5th episode of WonderWorld, my Minecraft Let's Play series. Last time we had done a lot of base work. We did a bit of terraining, we added a few extra holes with trophies, an enchantment room, moved a bunch of animals, we did a whole bunch of progress. This episode, there's going to be a lot of work as well. The first project we're going to start tackling is making the fishing village. Last time I spoke about how I really enjoy fishing and I want to make a good area to do it. So, this lake is just perfect for it. This is a really nice and big lake that we can really add a lot of buildings into, add some boats into the water. There's like a whole bunch we can do with this. Did a bit of work off camera to collect a bunch of different resources so we can really build it up. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do with this village. One of the big things is I want different different buildings for my storage of each of the fishing villages. So for instance, there's going to be a building for like cod, there's going to be a building for salmon, pufferfish, the rewards, the treasures, the books, everything. And you may think, oh, that's a bit much for everything. Why don't you just do one single storage room? And I could do that, but I feel like that's just kind of boring. That's how it always is usually. You build one storage room and everything goes in there. But then, like, you build a bunch of fun buildings, but you never use them. Because you have, like, one central, like, storage room. This way we'll get more usage out of all the different buildings. So that way it doesn't just look pretty, but it feels like it's functional. Which is what I want. I want a functional but pretty area. And right here, I think is a perfect spot for the first building. Which is going to be like the main fisher hut. So we're going to have a nice little house here. We're going to build out a dock a bit. And then we're probably not going to do... We'll probably do one more building, because I have a few other projects I want to do in this episode. So, let's hop into super fast build mode. Let's go. Here is the final product. It's a bit small, but it's perfect for what this building is going to be doing. This is going to store all of the fishing rods. I know like I said before, I want a building for each of the fishing loot or fishing items. One of which, of course, is going to be the fishing rod. We're going to be getting a lot of these through fishing, so I thought, well, it makes the most sense for the first building to be a fishing hut, or not a fishing hut, a fishing rod type place, store, shop, whatever you want to call it. So, I did up a little bit of the interior to kind of show a little bit of a story, to show, like, this is where they make the fishing rods. So here we have, like, this little, like, machine where it's, like, taking the wool, you're grinding it down into string, or into, like, its components of string, or, like, you're stripping away a lot of it, and then you're stripping it even more into just, like, little pieces of, like, more refined string. And then over here we got some wood that's being sawed down into sticks. I thought this would be just a little bits of detail, and I think it just looks really cute. We got a little bit of storage. This is where we're going to store a lot of the fishing rods. More than likely, what will happen is I want to eventually add, like, a second floor to this, and that will be, like, the proper storage for all the fishing rods. But I wanted to do, like, a very, like, I guess, a very simplistic interior to this. I didn't want anything too complex. So, another thing I did was I started to build a bit of the dock, as you can see. I went with some andesite, polished andesite, and regular andesite. And I brought that all the way down underneath the water. Eventually I want to dig this out to make it fully touched into the ground. But it's fine for right now. I did this all the way along here, and it ends right about here. But I don't know if I want this to extend that way or not. I don't think so, so I think what's going to happen is it's going to end right here. Or there might be... we'll do something here to kind of, like, connect it into, like, the back, but I'm not too sure yet. Along with that, we have just a stack of barrels. This is for just... until we build more of the houses, this is where we can throw in all the random fishing loot we got. Over here, we have a bundle of kelp. Nothing too fancy, just maybe it's something that was, like, dropped off, or maybe it's, like, they've been collecting it, and they've just kind of stored it here for some reason. Don't know why, but they've done it. And, yeah, I really like how this turned out, and I think this is a very good start to the fishing village. I think the next one we are going to do is going to be for the fish. Probably, I'm not going to probably separate all the fish, just because I think that would be a little much. I might still, I don't know yet. But I am thinking the next building will be for cod and salmon. Those are the two most common fish you're going to get. So that, either it's good, I may separate them, I may not, I don't know yet. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I really love how this turned out. I think this is going to be a really, really cute area once we're fully done. And of course, on another note, before we head off to begin our next little project, over here we have a bunch of very ugly terrain. Once there's more houses here, this terrain will have... of course, this terrain's going to get pushed back quite a bit due to all the houses going here. But I do have a slight plan for what I want to do with this terrain. Mostly going to be using a lot of mud, some soul sand, and then if I can find it, some dark oak to kind of, like, really, like, make it look dirty and grungy. Just like it's just a bunch of sludge that's been, like, washed up onto the ground. I'm not sure just yet exactly what I want to do, but we'll figure it out once we get there. But yeah, so this will be... we're going to put a pin on this project for right now, because we have another issue we have to go sort out. That issue being okay. Being food. Because I'm constantly running out, and it is getting a little tricky to constantly be collecting food, as I don't want to kill too many animals nearby. Because I just don't want to, and I feel like that will have a negative impact in the future when I may need more animals. So I want to try and reduce just killing them all. And I also don't want to just kill all my animals I already have either, just because I just don't want to. So, we are going to be working on something else. A good automatic way to get food. Park you here, my friend. Still don't have a name for you, but we'll come up with one soon. So, in this chest, we have a bunch of redstone stuff. Well, not redstone stuff. A bunch of materials for an automatic chicken farm. This is something I like to do at the beginning of... Oops, probably going to go take a little sleep real quick. It's something I like to do at the beginning of every kind of, I guess, world I start. When I, like, my first auto farm is always going to be a chicken one. Just because it takes the least amount of resources, and it's the best one to get a bunch of food really quickly. So, we're going to do a quick little jump. You're done. So the design I ended up using was a person called Fuji. I will put their name on screen, and they will also be down in the description below if you want to go follow the tutorial as well. This is a really, really simple and efficient automatic chicken farm. So right now there isn't going to be much, considering these are just chicks. But once we start breeding them up, this will produce a lot of food. I think in general, when I have this on other, usually it produces at least a stack an hour, depending on if you're loading it in. Along with that, it mostly will produce feathers, because feathers are the item that's most common to drop with chickens. And for some reason, chicken is less common than for it to drop feathers. I don't understand. I would feel like chicken should always be the thing that's dropped for more than feathers, but whatever. Okay. So we're going to take a little sleep. And we're going to head on down into the pit to see what else we have on the chopping block. What else we need to do next. As we have slowly but surely been getting done a lot this episode. A lot of little projects I've been wanting to get done. We're slowly working our way through. Let's pop on down here. Pop on down here. Oh, there we go. Put our donkey away, and then we can go check our board. So, this is stuff I had put on here earlier, I think, not earlier today. So this is a bunch of stuff I put on here around the time I finished up doing a lot of this terrain. As you can see, I did a little more off camera. Been slowly chipping away at this. And I've got a decent amount done so far. Not a lot, but a decent amount. Soon I will be trying to get this part done. The only reason I haven't yet is because this is really big. So it will take me a while to get through to here. But we've got a lot of training done. So, what's been on our to-do list today? Or what have we been doing? So the first thing was building a fishing village. We're not done with that one yet, but we're coming close to finishing. Or not finishing, we just started. I don't know why I can't speak today. But yeah, so we just started that one, so I think what we're gonna do... Let's see, what flowers do I have? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to highlight these in yellow. These are going to be things that we're still working on and isn't quite done yet. When we're finished, we'll just break the sign, of course. So, this is still in progress, and this is still in progress. Ooh. Okay, that's hard to see. I don't want to use glowing ink. I feel like that's just a bad idea. Should I? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh well, I think I'm just gonna go. It doesn't matter too much, even though I probably shouldn't. Ooh, got an achievement. So these are the two we are currently working on. These are probably not going to be done for a while, but these are the two in progress. One of the ones we have finished now is build an auto chicken farm. I do still want to make it look pretty, but I don't really have the resources to do it yet, because the thing I'm wanting to do with it is make it into a giant chicken. But I don't have enough white dye or bones, and I don't have enough sand and gravel to make concrete, which is what I would want to use to make the giant chicken. So that will be paused for now. Oh, so we'll put a pin in that. The next two things we have on our to-do list is demolish the rest of the village and build a mass stone storage building. Because one of the issues I've been slowly running into is a stone chest keeps filling up really, really fast. Before I even know it, I'm going to have so many chests in here just for stone, and I don't want that. I don't want this in here to get cluttered up with just one block or block type. So, what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll come up here and we'll build some kind of storage. Don't know what yet to do. Thinking something simple, maybe? I don't know. So what I think we're going to do first is we're going to take all this and we're going to turn this all into chests. Like so. I wonder if there's a decent cave nearby that we can just utilize. Not that one, but one outside of this little pit that we can use to store all of our excess stone. So we'll keep a good amount in the base, but I want to have a place to store all the rest. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we're going to ride around a little and see if we can find a nice, like, building. Maybe we can reuse one of these buildings, maybe. Or we can try and find, like, a nice, just a cave to throw it into. Maybe? What to do. Don't want to go too far away with this. So I want it to be relatively convenient for us. I may end up just building something, but I wanted to do something simple, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Because there isn't anything too close by that we could build it in. Well, first I'm gonna just chop this down to get some fences so I can park my donkey. I think we're gonna have to just build something over here for the mass stone storage. Thinking it's going to be something right... I guess we could go right here. Because I don't have any plans to put anything here, per se. So, let's get off our little friend here. Pop this here, and let's see, what do we want to do? Now, one of the things I'm thinking is maybe we could do some kind of, like, dirt and stone hut, maybe? Do something here, like, with, like, a bunch of different stones. Some kind of sphere, maybe? You know, I could have probably just brought my donkey down here. I didn't think about it at the time. So, we're going to come here. Let's grab a bunch. Not that one. Grab some dirt. Let's just grab some cobble. It's probably not going to look too pretty. I don't need it to look pretty. I need it to be functional. We're going to come back up here. All this. We'll probably do a little of the terraforming outside, and then I think that will be a wrap for this episode. Oh, and we are out. So let's go chop a few more trees. Kind of had a feeling like I wasn't going to have enough for both. But I was having my fingers crossed, hoping it was. So let's just chippity chop this all down. Don't think we'll need too many. I think we'll only chop down like 3 or 4 trees. Wait. Let's go with this. This one down as well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think this will be enough. I think so. Let's run on back. Ooh, I like this. It's very basic, but I like it. I think this should... Oh, there's a zombie. I think this should be enough. Oh. Oh no. Nearby. That underground. Really not wanting to fight, you Mr. Zombie. Please leave me alone. Alright. So now with that done, we can begin popping in our chests. I think we're gonna start off with 3 in each side. Like so. I think for the corners, we'll do some barrels. Just, I think that would probably be best. Okay. Yeah. This will be good mass storage. Oh, I like that. I have to do a lot of off-screen wood shopping, so I can just fill this place out with barrels and chests. Let's come up behind here. Let's just do a little bit of terraforming. We're just gonna bring this out to here. Like break this. Bring this out a little more. Not going too crazy, just enough so it kind of blends into the land. Like so. Alright. There we go. Whoop. Almost forgot that. And there we have it. The mascot stone storage building is all complete. Oh, only thing we're missing is a door. And probably a crafting table. This... I think this is the center. Plop that right there. And we'll make just a quick spruce door. Plop it there, and there we have it. The mass stone storage building. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's a simple build, but it works for what we're wanting it to do. It has plenty of space, so we can fit in a lot of different types of stone. Oh, ow. Okay. So, that crosses off yet another thing off our to-do list. Let's take a quick... No, I think we'll be good to close out the video. So we're going to close out the video here. We didn't get to do the demolishing of the rest of the village, but we'll do that next episode. I'll also do some more of the terraforming, getting this all ready. Hopefully I can make bigger progress before the next episode. But yeah, alrighty. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button, as it helps me know that you guys are actually enjoying the series. And if you want to keep up with more projects I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you get notified when I upload next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.